feedback Sean from the first day by video. I think that kind of set the mood for the week as well.
Stick to time. We did
SLT because the story was said at the beginning. One of the things we're trying to do, as members of the SLT, is to get out and about and actually get a better understanding of the various programs that we have in the strategic framework.
It's also very motivating in a way that by sharing, you get to know better what maybe other people may be interested in from the work we do. What is it we were doing forward? Maybe new methods like maybe doing videos and clips of pictures and all of that of what we're doing and exactly, because there is so much at the end of the day that you can share, but I think those meetings help you to know exactly what is the most salient and what are the interests of the others. Also being in
inspiration for programming in terms of going through the day Soca went through the program reviews from last year and kind of just different innovations, and not just in the practice but even in planning programs and reviewing programs. So I'll be taking that back with me, so that we can really kind of deepen our analysis and our understanding of the context and how we really need to be moving forward if our work is to be transformative. And like Soca said today, if we're still talking about food insecurity, there must be something that we're inherently doing wrong. And so kind of that again is thought-provoking for me, and yeah.
And also, I mean, it's phenomenal the amount of work that we got through during the week. That you could be a minute and it would take you ages to kind of get that oversight about what different people are doing, what are the different perspectives. So like, it has provided a lot of kind of indicators and flags about actually what organisational knowledge we have, and actually, I suppose it's very stimulating in that there's a huge amount of innovation.
Needed to this feedback with the region because we are meeting on the 29th of October. So I'm making it as a commitment to go and feedback what they already discussed here. What we think about the meeting.
Thanks.
From Trocaire to, I suppose, move the POs and myself included on from being generalists and to know more about livelihoods, and I suppose to commit to training, whether it be around poverty, vulnerability analysis or whatever it might be, and that we need to, I suppose, fund our POs if we want to be experts or supposed experts within certain within fields. For me, again, I think it was useful just to get away from the field and have time to reflect on my own program and then see what we're doing on a wider scale around the world and within the regions. And I suppose taking from Sean's example, maybe of taking a year just to look at the existing program, do some research and use various tools and discussions with partners to see where a program should go. Because there is kind of a pressure on POs just to turn over a program, complete the projects, and then at the same time develop a new program and then to move forward with that.
Activity that myself and Eileen did, I put up the picture of the rucksack, and I feel my rucksack is bursting at the seams.
And not the shopping from the
and not the shopping. Actually, I woke up this morning with a bit of a headache, and I don't know was it the extra beer or just there's so much stuff going on in my head. But yeah, I was saying to Hervé that really, I don't know what I expected, and I try not to think about things too much before I go on a journey like the past week. But I suppose you do still have some expectations, and I suppose I expected to get a lot out of it from a personal perspective, like networking and meeting people, because I'm a believer that when you bring people together like that, it really is a powerful thing to do. And my expectations have been met from that perspective and beyond. But I didn't expect to get as much out of the content and the perceptions, hence the reference to the rucksack, as much as I did. And you might ask yourself, okay, but how good is that for development education and stuff? And it is crucial for two reasons. One, because, okay, there's some of the stuff I will actually practically use in presentations when I get it.
to attend the ACL meeting and also a global meeting with Trocaire because I'm a new program officer to the Joint Office of Trocaire. So really it was really for me full of knowledge that I got from different regions, not only from Africa but from Laos, what we call it.
But probably to go and learn more in Honduras and Bolivia next year.
It's kind of like already 5 months working at Trocaire. That is my first meeting, and many people from all regions, and also from the health consultant office. As Nani told me in the beginning, also this is your first time, all the people, yeah. And then this is very good.